Says I'm encoding. There we go. So let's do that. It says stream configuration is excellent. Yeah, everything looks good now. All right, cool. So what is up, everyone? It is Thursday night, which means it is viewer's choice, or I like to call it streamer's choice. And we go back and look at all the different decks we've had this week and ones I've talked about or looked at and stuff. And we happen to have a deck that was really talked about by a few of our viewers. And they wanted to see red-white control. So I like to be a man of the people. And we're going to do red-white control tonight. But not only am I doing red-white control, I have Esper control and Mardu control. So tonight is all about control. And as some of you may know me, I am very much the control player of our group. I love and adore it and could play it every day of the week. Makes you think, makes you work. It's just not throw cards down and hopefully you win. Yep, tonight is hashtag control night, so there you go. So we should have some fun. Let's jump right into, not the store. And let's grab red-white control. And let's play an opponent. Since I've never played red-white control, nor do I know what it does, we will run with it. Well, we got 3 lands, some burn, and a dweller, and a reveler. I think this would be a keep in anyone's boat. So we're going to play the Nettle, because that's our coming to play land. We really don't care. So we've got more burn now. It's good. You know, things I can do. So normally I'd be all about this quarry. It's probably going to be a turn 4 quarry now, because I'd rather just burn that out. So we're going to burn it out. Kill it. Make it dead. Make it exiled. Looks like it's green-white human stuff. So, a dead always watching right now. Not in love with the queries, but I know why they're there. It's for your mana fixing. So really, not too worried at this point. We can play one. We can play another one. So we're just going to, on our turn, Fiery Temper, because if it flips, it's now a lot bigger than what Fiery Temper could deal. So I guess they really want it alive. That's fine. Alright, so he's going to flip the Recruiter. Unfortunately, we're going to have to probably blow a Nahiri on that, but let's do this. going to go dose modes. Creature, player. Burn it. So that's fine. At this point, we can do some work with it. This is interesting. Silver for partisan. So fumigate would be fantastic here. Quarantine field X2. Seems really good. So let's go with that. And then we'll take Queller and Partisan. We'll just deal 4 damage to him. Yep. So this is a Wolves deck then. Yep. So we're in pretty good shape. Play that. Let's get Flow. Cast Flow. Target the fur. I think it runs Fumigate's main. I hope it does. Alright, we're going to jump in front of that. If he's got a pump spell, he's got a pump spell. No, it doesn't look like he does. He's got a fur, though. That's lethal. Alright, so he's got pumps. So, no, I do not. So, Fumigate, Descends, Quarantine Field, Gear Hulk, and Deck and Stone. What is going to come out? Fragmatize. Blessed Alliance, not so good here. I think Emrakul's fine to keep in. I think Stasis Snare comes out, I'm not sure. Skyweller's shot, really not good. And we'll go from there. So now we just want to board wipe, board wipe, board wipe. And win. This is fine. Because we have a Tormenting Voice, we can pitch Drown Yard Temple too. So basically we'll just, if he plays nothing on turn 1, yeah, he's going to play nothing. Alright. So playing nothing on turn 1, we'll just Nettle Spire again. Drawing another flow, really good. So we'll see what his turn 2 play is. We'll either flow it or we're going to Tormenting Voice. Alright, so no turn 2 play. Very much means we're just going to straight up Tormenting Voice. Pitch, Drown Your Temple. Yep, red-white control. Alright. This is definitely an interesting deck he's playing. I mean, it's not something that we should have a problem with, but... Alright, we'll take 2. Alright, we can Chandra. Dick up. Basically, we're calling him on having the Queller. Alright, so he had an Essence Flux. That's fine. So Chandra's gonna die. That's a thing. I've not seen this deck before. So we're just gonna go with sure. Chandra down. Let's get him to sack the spirit. That'll slow our damage a little bit. Or he's just going to Blossoming Defense it. So we saw Silver for Partisans first game, and now we're seeing Spirits the second. Tameo. Alright. So he's drawing 2 off that. That's not cool. Alright, let's either draw 3. Or have him take it. So we drew it. He would have taken 4, 7 lethal. Or almost lethal. So Emrakul's there, really. Please turn them sideways. Alright, Duskwatch Recruiter. Pretty sure there's a Spell Queller in that hand. Especially if he passes. Well, let's shoot at Tameo. Let's fumigate. That will get the response we want. Because now I can quarantine field and get both Tameo and Rattle. Or it's going to be Tameo and Gideon at this point. Can't attack with Gideon. Five types. So we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. One more land. White, white. Wink. X2. Mine. Mine. There's no stifle yet. So we're still very much alive. Or he's got natural state. Yep. That's an interesting brew. That is definitely an interesting brew. So let's see if we can get into another. There we go. So it looks good. I mean, we got 4 lands. Something to do on 3, 4, and 6. Sure. So I do like this. I think this is a very good keep for us. I mean, he's playing slow too. Aerial responder, eh? Well, that was a top deck of the century. Let's get rid of it. What is with people and always watching? Alright, so we have to temple. We're going to Nahiri. Exile that. We have a quarantine field to keep Nahiri alive. Get to 5 so we can Dweller. Alright, Looter Scooter. Not a real threat as of yet. So I think we're going to hold Skyweller's shot, because if he activates Scooter... no discard. I actually really like our whole hand right now. So if let him play a creature. Alright, so yeah, that's great. He can crew up Scooter. Kill it. Put that right on top. Take up. No. Burn it. So I'm really feeling good about this now. I mean, we're keeping... I guess this is what this deck wants to do, is just keep threats off the field. I mean, we have Stasis Snare for anything he's going to play. Like a Gisela. I mean... Sure. Alright, we'll do that. But I have a better way to deal with Gisela. Let's just burn her. Burn it to the ground, baby. Oh, he's got a Blossoming Defense. That's nice. Alright, so Nahiri's going to go to 4. But we can... I mean, we're going to negate any damage he does. Yep. I mean, we may just minus Nahiri here. Depending on our draw. Let's minus. We can reload, play Nahiri next turn. If he flips him into the yard, that's fantastic. He just took a beating. We'll play that. Thanks for the flip. So he went from 24 down to 9. Confirmed Gear Hall good. So he took 4, 8, 12, 15. Alright, so he's got an Avacyn. That's fine. We're going to take 1 hit off of Avacyn. We can Stasis Snare, or we can Quarantine Field. And if he tries to give something... This is like Green-White Angels. Alright, that's fine. Alright, so I don't want to play another Nahiri at this point. White. X1. Yep. He knows. We got it. Alright, so lots of flyers. So Tears is really good. Flow was fantastic. While he showed a Looter Scooter, I'm not too worried about it. Reveler, not great here. Then we're bringing the other deck in stone, or the deck in stone. Maybe cut Blessed Alliances. And bring in the Flame Slash for the other Blessed Alliance. But yeah, tonight's all about control, so. We have lands that do things. And we have my favorite piece of the deck. So, I mean, when they told me you're going to play Red Hulk, I was like, sign me up. Because I absolutely love Red Hulk. Red Hulk smash. So, Lone Rider. Alright, so life gain. Alright, so we'll play that. Basically, next turn we're going to play the red source. I guess he's off on the... So, we'll just play a red source. And just go. So I hope everyone's having a good night. It's a good Thursday. We have Friday. Tomorrow's Friday, which is payday for us. And I do love me some payday. You know I'm basically broke after this. So it looks like we're holding up a blossoming defense. Let's try it. Nope. Fantastic. Paydays make me happy. I mean, it's Christmas time and it's bill time, so yeah, I'm gonna be broke in 2.2 seconds, but... Oh, wow, another Lone Rider. Okay. Well, good news is we have that, and I will do this because you just wasted 2 cards, and I'm going to take that. And now he flips. So Gacella's gonna get burned. We're gonna play a tapped land. Burn Gacella. I mean, it's not as efficient as you'd always want it to be, but sure as heck is doing what it wants. So let's do this. Exile that. Play that. Pass the turn. Like the Oath, I haven't seen a walker out of them that scares me to like exile the Oath. So let's tick up. Love it. We're just gonna add 2 mana. And pass. Oh boy, it's a Bruna. Good thing I exiled that Gisela. Bruno's at 7, that's 4 and 3. So you die. Get exiled. Tick up. And the salt is real at that point. He totally just didn't like the flow. I mean, I guess that happens. I mean, it is what it is, guys. Deck is running pretty good. I mean, I'm a fan. After last night, it's going to be really hard to find a deck that was just, like, shockingly so amazing that I was like, you know, I'm just going to run that deck. And I don't care what happens. That deck was just insanely good. So, one land? One land, mulligan. Two lands with a scry and a curve. We'll keep. I don't think I want a Blessed Alliance. I kind of want to find a land. So it's either blue-black summonings or a control shell, so... Seth's Key to the City deck. Alright. Good to know, good to know. Yeah, this will be very interesting. I already called him on it, and he just goes maybe and laughs. So... I mean, it's fine if he's going to get stuck on lands. Yeah, we're going to blow up Key. Yeah, main deck Fragmatize coming in handy. Oh, he's got Shrivel. Sure. Have at it. Reveal Swamp. Kalitas. He's tapped down. We already know what's going to happen to Kalitas. It's getting shot. Nope. Don't want it. Good Lord, draw me some lands, please. So he's madnessing in Voldrin Pariah. That's fine. I have something for the Pariah. many strolls did it run? 2? 3? Sec. You. Pariah down. Land for turn. Quarantine field. The joke's on me. Somehow I am still staying alive against this. I like to call this the Seth effect. Or as most people like to call it, the saffron effect. He's 3 deeper in his deck than me, so... Oh, Nettle Spires. We got a land. Yep. This is the saffron effect. It's, basically he comes out with a budget deck that's better than average, and then everyone jumps in on it like nobody's business. I'm not cheating because it's public knowledge. So he's got 1 Ruinous Path? Alright. Let's Nahiri. What's up, Jack? Welcome to the stream. It's a tormenting voice. Not the worst thing I've seen. This is a... Oh, no, no. That's a grasp. He can keep drawing. You guys can hear me, right? I wanted to make sure my actual mic is working. It looks good, I think. Yeah. Alright. So, I mean, if he has the 1 Ruinous Path, which he does, that's fine. So he has no other way, but he does run a full force spell shrivel. Sure, that's fine. So he dumped double Haunted Dead into the... I could turn it up. I turned mine way down. So that should be better now. Hopefully. So we're going to get Haunted Dead. Did. Well, I can Quarantine Field, get rid of Key to the City. That's my whole turn. I want to hear you again. Blessed Alliance, not good now. But yeah, welcome definitely, Jack. We're just doing, as I like to call, the Ode to Control tonight for Streamer's Choice. So on Mondays I do budget version of some deck out there. On Tuesdays I do a viewer submitted deck. Wednesdays we do live Magic, and then Thursdays is my day to go completely bonkers. And let's do that. Alright, Chandra, not horrible. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, you can escalate it. So. Oh, no worries. I have it below, but some people I just, new to the chat, I like to give them what I do. I really am thinking about getting rid of that key. Let's do that. Because I'm pretty sure he knows what I'm going after. If he doesn't have from under the floorboards, then I'm in great shape. If he does not. Fantastic. And he has no way to deal with that. So, and he keeps playing lands. I mean, alright, so he's going to draw. He can get a Haunted Dead back. But I'm going to get Emrakul. Alright, so let's do this. -8. Emrakul. Play Bedlam Reveler. Let's discard our hand. Really not impressive. That's a good 3. And attack. And we have 8 mana next turn. As long as Chandra is alive, and we play Emrakul again. So he's going to take my Bedlam Reveler. That's fine. I'm going to Emrakul. This is fine. I mean, alright, so make 2 mana. Chandra is sweet. If you do, yep, this is game 1. If you want to see what deck it is, that's the full 4-on-1. Yup, let's just do that. Deck is good. You do run into some issues. It handles aggro really well. Especially anything with like 3 toughness, it just blows out of the water. So, alright, so he does have underneath the floorboards. But I have a feeling, and that feeling is Let's do that. Oh man, I forgot he's got prowess. Boo! And then we are going to do this. Yep. Hoist, you got your duck. And no. It's okay. If I didn't misplay, I would have cleared his board. But they're gonna attack me. Why didn't I block? Wow. Alright, I'm just instigating the punt law right now. We're punting. Let's instigate the punt right now. Alright, so Chandra is... I'm not worried. We can actually get things off. Yep, I already put the punt up, so... Guess what? I'm Rokulin dead. That's fine. Still have the burn in hand. Alright, so... He drew key. I really don't care. Alright. So... Let's add 2 mana. Let's play Gear Hulk. We're going to draw 3 because I'm sure as heck no, he's not going to let me have that flip. We're going to play the Temple. We're going to Stasis Snare the discard outlet. Even though he's got key, that's fine. Next turn, 2 to the face, 3 to the face, we deal 5. He's not attacking because he knows I can kill him. Let's draw 2. Oh, I know I can do 7. Oh, I should have... Wow! Discard Fiery Temper. That would have been good. Tonight is just not my night. Alright, that was an Inspiring Vantage. Let's play... Chandra number 2. That's fine. Nope. Well, he's out of... He's got a block. That's fine. First strike kills it. Alright. Well, we're pretty lethal next turn after my severe punts. Unless he gets a from under the floorboards, which seems to elude his deck. Alright, let's deal 2. Let's play another one. Pick the one that hasn't gone. Deal 2. Nope. And burn them. Alright. So, quarantine field seems good here. Really, he's not playing with a ton of creatures. But the deck and stone is okay. Incendiary flow. Listen, I don't punt 24/7. I only punt every now and again. We're going to bring in Distortion. Because I can destroy an artifact, and Key is a biggie to this deck. Shot is good, because it's a straight destroy. What I feel is probably not good is Flow. And probably 1 Defiance. So I think that's where we're going to be. I think that's fine. Alright, no off the bat white mana, but we have a few turns to draw it, so we'll keep it. So I do like this. It looks good. As I say, he better play a land. Alright, so we'd love to see one of our... Oh, there's our white source. Alright, so we'll play that. So in his board, we've got summary dismissals probably coming in. The other Runa's Path, probably the Pick the Brain. Maybe negates Transgress. So he's got options. The Grasp is probably coming out. I mean, I'd probably get rid of the Welcome to the Folds. That'd be me. But it's hard to bring in a lot and cut a lot, because he's probably wanting the Shrivels. Still, Grasp you can cut from under the floorboards. That's 8 cards. So that's probably what I would have cut. So since we got 2 Chandras, we're going to run it out. If he's got a counter, fantastic. Yep. So that's fine. We're just going to kind of run through the counters. If he reveals a land, and we know he's got another... So he's only got 5 active cards then. So it looks like he probably does. Oh, no problem, Hoist. Like I say, you guys asked enough for it, so... I have no problem loading it up and seeing what it does. So I'm debating... Let's try another Chandra. If she lives, she's great. If she dies... Alright, so he's burning a summary dismissal there. That's fine. Nahiri's better for us in the long run for this matchup. Alright, so... let's quarantine field X1. He's got another counter. Like I say, this is fine. We got to work through them. So he brought in both summaries. Alright. So we've worked through 3 counters so far. Still holding on to the more important creatures for us. So at this point, we'll play our Nahiri. Nahiri lives. We're going to discard. Should have not tapped all my red, but that's not really a punt. That was just an oops. So he's going to discard Pariah, get Pariah back. See, this is fine. We have ways to deal with this. He's got to discard another card. You got it. Everything is fine. If he discards another card, then he's hellbent, so... Interesting. Okay. So he's going to go right at me. Alright, so let's... Tormenting Voice. Pitch the land. Tormenting Voice, Pitch Temper, Madness Temper, Cast Temper. Alright, so we have some actually pretty easy ways to deal with things right now. You can deal 7 to me. Alright, Kalidas. We can deal with Kalidas. Put me to 3. Alright, can I do everything I want? No. I can play something, kill something. I can quarantine field and shot. I'm dead to him holding something. Don't have 8 mana. I can quarantine field. And get 2 things. But I'm still dead to him just discarding. It's 4 mana to activate. Kill. So 4 mana. Gives me 3 mana. Yep. We just don't have enough mana. Alright, sideboard. I still don't think fumigates are good enough to bring in. You know what? I'll actually bring 1 in instead of the quarantine field. And we'll go with it. Probably he removed the key to the city. Because, I mean, I'm not really flooding the board with creatures. So, I think we are fine. Alright. 1 land, a tormenting voice, and stuff. We have to maul. Not in love with Emrakul in hand, but that's fine. We get a scry. So we'll keep it at 6. Not in love with all my big stuff here, but it is what it is, I guess. So we'll keep. Yeah, we'll put that on top. Maybe we should have left the flows in. That would have handled Pariah and all that. I don't know. It's a learning process. But tonight is all about control. Yep, you can take anything. Most likely he'll take Emrakul. Because that scares them. He should take Gearhulk. Because I'll be casting that sooner. I'm not in love with Reveler in the deck. I mean, there's some changes I'd probably make, but I definitely do. Yep, there's the Emrakul. I mean, that was written all over it. I mean, yep, take Emrakul. Come on, tap down. Thank you. Thank you. Red. Stuff. Burn it. I know he can get it back, but he's got nothing in the yard to get it back yet. So we're going to burn it. Next turn, we can Gearhulk if he doesn't get rid of Chandra. Nope. That's fine. Pass. So we're stuck on lands. This is, while bad for him, great for us. Alright, key to the city. That helps get things rolling for him. Alright, come on, untapped land. No, but it's Nahiri, so we'll take it. And we're just going to discard Bedlam Reveler. Not casting it in the near future. So if he discards, I was going to say a Haunted Dead. But I think he's looking for lands, so he's going to tap down. Yeah. He's on a land hunt. So alright, first we're going to see what we draw with Gear Hulk, because I'm pretty sure he's not going to let me flip, because the last time he let me flip, he took a buttload. Or he lets me flip, and he only takes 3. So, that's fine. We're going to discard. That was a really good discard. And so we have a 6/6 for striker. Trying to think the best thing we can search up. Let's do that. Add 2. White. We can quarantine field X1, get the key to the city, draw out a negate. You would think. Alright, shrivel. Nope. +2. Nope. So we are free to attack. I'm really just being straight greedy at this point. But I don't want another Gear Hulk in hand. Hey, it is working. Yep. Alright, so he's still stuck on lands. Let's deal 2. Nope. Let's -8. That's fine. I have a second one. Now I get to draw 3. I don't think he's gonna, or he's gonna flip them and just die. 9, 4, 6 Exacxies. I'm not undefeated. I lost to a green-white janky deck. Fat Sad Dragon, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. First of the night. Yeah, I could have Null-Spired to him. But it wasn't green white humans. It had like wool. It was a werewolf, but then it showed I should do a league. That's gonna start next week. Thursdays will be league day. Starting next week, where I pick a deck and go all in on one deck. But I'm gonna play Esper Control really quick because I've been really kind of dying to play it. So it's like Esper Super Friends. Now I'll go back to White Red. I love it. Let's keep. So basically tonight I'm going to be bouncing around from a few matches. Or a few different decks. So yeah, we like that. Our opponent mulliganed to 5, so not great, but you know, sorry. Alright, so he gets an energy. Port down, reveal island, say go. Like, I don't love rebuff, but it seems like rebuff will probably be good in this matchup. Because this kind of, I don't know what it looks like yet. But we're going to do that. Alright, we need another black source. And he's stuck on 2 lands, and we got Void Shatter. What am I bringing tomorrow? Oh, that will be a surprise for you guys. Still stuck. Alright, Evolving Wilds. Swamp. Go. Oh, it's a surprise. There's only 2 other people that know what I'm bringing tomorrow. So he's going to scoop so I don't see. I have a good feeling what it is. I'm going to bring in the other Fumigate as a... I'm pretty sure I know what you're doing. So let's we're gonna cut 1 Blue Hulk for the other Fumigate. I'm pretty sure he's a Pummeler deck, or I'm reading it completely wrong and he's an Aetherworks Marvel deck. Either way, it's a deck I should be beating. So we got double Evolving Wilds. We'll keep because we really don't have anything until turn 3 anyway. So the problem is I'm gonna have to hopefully luck sack into a. Hopefully he plays a land here. All right. So we did luck sack into a land. So we're gonna do this. We're going to get our other black source. Then we're going to fetch and get a white source. But yeah, last night's Aetherworks deck was pretty bonkers. For you, everyone that didn't catch the live stream last night, it was Aetherworks Marvel, the Naya version. Yeah. Ooh, got a white source. So we'll just keep playing Fun Magic. And it really just made a joke out of most decks. The Pummeler matchup was like 60-40, 55-45 in favor. Alright, yeah, this is a Pummeler deck. Alright. Game on. There's a lot. I mean, you have really fast decks to beat it. So when it deals combat damage, he gets his energy. So he can pump once and deal damage, but he'll have to do that. So there's the Brawler, so he'd have to pump. You know, I wasn't sold on a Teamer shell, but... So I'm fine with this. He's actually blowing a lot of his energy. The blue-white was... It wasn't a fantastic matchup, but it wasn't, like, unwinnable. So he doesn't get his energy. That's fantastic. Kind of want a Dovenbon. Let's Dovenbon. Really, it's Sigarda. I mean, plain simple. You... I don't have a Gideon. There's no Gideon here. Yeah, I mean, you can combine the two decks, really. I mean, the blue is not what makes it better. The red is what makes it better. They just play a different red shell of it. So, I mean, technically he can long Tusk Cub, pump it, get 2 more energy. Where'd you get Bristling Hydra? Alright, so he can't activate the ability with Cub, so... I mean, technically he can burn... Alright, so we got double Anguished on making, so... We're gonna do this. I mean, I kind of want to... Let's take that. Make it a 2/2. Anguish on making that. So he can kill Liliana if he burns all his energy. I mean, he's totally ignoring Dovenbon, which is fantastic, because I'll keep ticking it up. And let him rock and roll that. So, if he wants to kill Lily, that's great. Because then he can't cast anything that really gains him a butt ton of energy. So what's he doing? Kind of really want to get him to burn his energy. That's all I want. But yeah, guys, I built the smash, eh? He only has 2 energy. Alright, so let's Evolving Wilds. Tick up on Cub. Play that on that. Fetch. For another blue source. I mean, we're in a pretty good spot here. We're not long from dead. I mean, he blew everything onto the built the smash with the Dovenbon, which is completely fine. All right. Can't counter that, so yep, that's a thing. Good news is we have Blue Hulk next turn. So if he wants to do whatever he wants to do, hopefully he puts all 4 on Cub. No, he's going to go 2 and 2. All right, that's fine. He can kill Lily by burning 2 on it, so he's got to burn the rest of his energy. That's fine. Yep, Lily down. Alright, so they're both 6/6s. Not in love with this part. He's got lethal. Let's hold up. We can flash in at beginning of combat when he declares what he's doing. Yeah, Jace Return Cub would have been okay, but he could still have killed us, basically, at this point. So I'm kind of hoping he just dumps everything on one thing. Alright, so he's going big. So at this point, we have to kill the Trampler. That's 4. Anguish Unmaking. So we kill the Trampler. Now he's got a 7/7, which does hurt. If he swings with both, we're going to take the 7. And then return Cub with Jace. I'm fine with that. Okay, so he's staying back with the... Take 7, we go to 4. Return cub. 4 is still lethal. So we have to block. Well, that was a saving grace. Can we get a top deck? Heyo! Alright, that felt great. Yep. Alright, so Sunken Hollow. We're just going to play a Jace. We're going to return Pummeler. Make him replay it. He has 0 cards in hand. So... Alright, so he's not going to play Pummeler this time? Alright, that's fine. Let's tick up. Bottom. Draw. Anticipate. Solid. We can Glimmer and Anticipate. First thing first, let's Anticipate. Blessed Alliance seems really good here. Yep. Seems fine. It's good. That's 2. Alright, that's rebuff is bad. Alright, so we're just gonna do this before I forget. Yep. Bottom. Or I'll take that. No. Let's, before I play anything, let's scry. Because we draw the Fumigate, it's just whatever. Nope, rebuff can go away. Alright, so we're going to play Ob. We're going to destroy one of them. Because we're basically want to get him into attacking with just one. Because he could have pumped twice or once and it would have lived. So. Lily is good. So we're just going to let him go all in on it. So, yeah, this is fine. He's just going to pump the living poop out of it. We could have rebuffed Hydra, but he can't attack with it, so he's already decided that's what he's doing, is he's going all in. No blocks. Still not dead. Opponent sacrifices an attacking creature. Let him go ham on it. Alright, another land. I'm not even going to bother try returning it because he's just going to pump it. Oh, we're going to put that on top. It's fine. Everything is fine. Alright, Liliana. Pump it. See, this is where Pummeler falls apart. If you make him attack alone, really, it just like, you know, that little kid at the park. Yep. Go for it. You can do 8. We let him go ham. I wasn't going to interrupt him. End of turn. We go up. We don't need the land. Void Shatter seems just fine. Double Void Shatter seems even better. So we're going to play that untapped. We're going to tick up. We don't want that. Tick up. So let's play 4th Planeswalker? Take the Glimmer. Bottom. Land for turn. Play Dovenbon. I'm not being greedy at all. Man, my opponent's having fun. I can't complain. He is just laughing up a storm over here. So let's draw. Yup, we'll keep that. Let's draw. Lily goes up. Yeah, we'll take Dovin up. Don't need to draw any more cards. Except for Soren. Soren's going to draw us. Another Soren. And, yeah, we're just going to pass. I mean, 4 counter spells and an Anguish Unmaking. I mean, yeah, he's scooping at that point. I'm going to give him the GGs. So, and I'll reveal. I'm in a nice mood. No, it was great. Big hug to him on that one. So let's go back to Red-White. So that Esper deck is completely silly fun. That was... I went back to White-Red Hoist. Come on. If you want to see the White-Red deck, it's here.